Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Anucha Olachi. I'm a Nigerian-based makeup artist in Owerri, Imo State. So today I'll be showing you how I achieved this amazing, gorgeous makeup on myself. If this is what you would want to see, please keep watching. If you're new to my channel, this is your first time seeing my channel, please do well to hit the subscription button, give this video a thumbs up, comment and share. Thank you so much. If you are a returning subscriber, you have my heart. I love you so much. Thank you for your amazing support. So let's get right into today's glam. So starting off, we'll be cleaning our face using makeup wipes. You want to make sure that your face is clean. You don't want to work on a dirty canvas. Like I said, this is a makeup you can wear to an event. So this is basically me teaching you how to do makeup on yourself. So first you want to clean the face. Ignore my red eyes. I usually have this redness, but I'm not in the house right now, so I cannot reach out to my Missing eye drop that clears eye redness. I usually use it before and after my makeup, and I also use it on clients that have eye redness. So if you're somebody that suffers eye redness whenever you're applying your makeup or regularly, you can have this, and it's actually very good. So you want to clean your face and make sure it's very clean. You want to go ahead and hydrate your face, and for hydration, I'm using the Kissbeauty Makeup Face Green Seal. Just spray it all over your face. You want to make sure that that is properly blended into the skin. Next, we'll go ahead and add more hydration. We'll be moisturizing our face using the Blossom Moist Essence. So I'm actually in a cool environment, otherwise I will not do much moisturizer like this because my skin is kind of dry right now, though I have an oily skin. If I were in a hot environment, I will not do as much moisturizer as this. But regardless of the skin type you have, moisturizer is a must. You want to make sure that your skin is properly hydrated. So blend and make sure that it blends properly into the skin. You dry out with a mini fan before going on to do the next skin prep. Next, we'll go on to mattify the face, and for mattifying primer, I'm going to be using the Gentle Proof mattifying primer. Like I said, I have an oily skin, so I'm going to apply this just on my T-zone areas. So, and I'm using, for my skin prep, I usually use this brush, and this brush is from Diamond Paris. It's actually a very nice brush for your skin prep. So I'm going to be applying this on my T-zone, just my T-zone, onto the brow as well, because I do not want my brows to have that whole oil and shine. But just on the T-zone area, please, when applying primer, avoid under the eye region, because we do not want it to be so, we don't want it mattifying, considering the fact that we are going to do like the whole concealer there, and we're going to set it powder, setting powder. There's a lot that's going to go under the eye region, so you don't want to also prime under that place. It will be too cakey at the end of the day. So make sure that this is properly blended in, blend properly on the T-zones, and then dry out with your mini fan, or give it a few minutes to dry out. If you don't have a mini fan, if you don't have the time, get a paper, anything, just dry the face before going in with the next prep. So next, we're going to apply our hydrating primer, and for hydrating primer, I'm using this hydrating face primer from omaricode hydrating primer. So this you're going to apply from the other parts of your face where you did not apply the mattifying primer, just on this part of your face. If you have a client who has like a dry skin, please do not use a mattifying primer, just use this hydrating primer, and trust me, you're good to go. Because if you do like a mattifying primer on someone who has a dry skin, your foundation might likely break out. It's like putting, how do I say, putting something dry on something dry. So it doesn't work. So use a hydrating primer. So apply this very well and then dry out again with your mini fan. After that, I'll go ahead to set my whole skin prep and get my face ready for the foundation. And I'll be using this Beauty makeup primer spray. So you just want to spray that all over your face. Shake first and then dry out with your fan. We'll go ahead to apply lip balm. So that they are soft and well moisturized for when you want to do your lip work, so that your lipstick, your lip stain, your lip gloss or whatever will not break. Okay, so for foundation, to get her accurate skin shade and undertone, that's we'll be using these two foundation. One is from Tint Stay. This Tint Stay is actually finished. So you saw what just happened. My foundation fell off. It was the same thing that happened to my BeautybyAD foundation. I had to now pour it inside this container. So I cannot even tell you what shade it is anymore because I don't have it. But this Superstay is 330. You can see it. This is 330. Okay, so we'll mix the two together to get our accurate shade. But for you to get your accurate shade, go to the cosmetic shop. They should get a tester for you. Test it and be sure it's your accurate tone and undertone before purchasing it. Because two dark people might not be the same undertone, and two fair people might also not be the same undertone. So be sure of what you're buying before you make payment. We've mixed it together and we'll now be applying it. So I'll be going in with my beauty sponge to blend out, and my beauty sponge is from Glam Cosmetics. So basically, we're just going to pat the foundation onto the skin. Do not swipe, okay? Just pat it. You're not running to anywhere, so take your time and blend that foundation very well. This cap is just a lot. It's just getting in the way of my work. When you're coming into this area, come in with an empty sponge. Because for some people, when you're doing their makeup, at the end of the day, they start, like, some people have reaction, they start releasing fluids and all that. So if there are not much products here, it's easy to wipe out. Then also, go in with an empty sponge here, just like the leftovers on the sponge. I don't know how it's possible. Don't go in with a fresh product there, don't packing product there, because a lot is going to happen under that eyes. You get, try to get, like, blend out your hairline. Also, when you're going to your hairline, don't go in with products as well. Just the empty, should I call it, like, remnants from your beauty sponge. So blend out very well. For foundation, a little goes a long way. When you're also trying to blend out this corners, also go in with an empty sponge. This way there are no products packed in them. If you start, like, packing in product, you start blending it downwards. That's why the foundation has to be your shade, so everything matches together. So next we'll go on to do liquid blush, and for liquid blush we're using the Imagic lip palette. We'll pick two shades from here to do our liquid blush. If you do not like liquid blush, you can skip this, but there is this beauty the liquid blush give, like, it radiates from inside the skin. I don't know if you understand. So I'll be picking these two shades, this and this. So blend it in. I'm going to go in first with this blending brush from Real Technique. I've had this brush for the longest time. It's actually very beautiful. So I'm just going to take the product and then blend it onto upwards like this. I want to blend that properly. There's this lift it gives the face. Please do not apply it this way. This way. It lifts the face and it gives the face this warmth. I'll go ahead and do for the other side of the face. Just on top of the cheekbone, because we are still going to contour that face. Brush on top of the cheekbone. Then on the tip of the nose, don't do too much of this. That's very small, very light-handed. I want to blend that out very well. Let's go in with our beauty sponge again. We'll go ahead and, like, blend that out. You can see the beauty that radiates from within the skin, like the color, the warmth, the dimension. Next, we'll go ahead to contour our face and put some shadows. So for contour, I'll be using the Black Opal Stick Foundation, and I'll be using my brush first, my beauty brush, my blending brush, sorry. You want to apply this way. Okay, just underneath where you did the blush, there should be no demarcation while you're doing the blend out. So this way, it's going to, like, add some dimensions as well. It's going to chisel out the face, just this way, and then slightly go in and blend it together with the blush. I have a long face, so I'm not going to do too much. For people who has a round face, you can do it down to this area, but I already have a long face. I just want that whole shadow there, but I don't need to do too much. So we'll replicate the same process on this other part. Also apply on the hairline. So when blending it, blend it inwards. So please do not drag, okay? Just pat it. My hairline is messy, but I'm going to lay the edges after we are done. So you can see the warmth is already putting the whole shadows there. So this is another part of the face you want to also contour. I see most people don't do it, just this part of the face, this part of the face, just the jawline. Then on the jaw like this. See the places I'm doing that to. And the product I'm using is just 2 to 3 shades darker. So next we're also going to contour the nose, and we're using this brush from MK Beauty. This is in 909. 909. Yeah, 909. So want to pick your product, apply it this way. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. This brush is actually quite precise. Helps you direct your products very well. Like it's kind of angled. So you want to apply this very well, like kind of direct it very well. You can see that, right? So after doing that, also go ahead to use our beauty sponge to blend it all out. So now when blending, blend into the blush and the contour so that there are no harsh lines, no demarcation. What makes you a professional is when you do makeup and there are no harsh lines. If there are harsh lines, you are not a professional yet. You're not a professional. I hope this video helps you a lot. So also go in and blend out the nose contour. Try to direct your beauty sponge. You can see this part. You can see this part. There's a clear difference. And that's it. Blend, 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 blend. Makeup is all about blending. Blend as if your life depends on it, because it actually does. Actually does. As a professional makeup artist, your life depends on blending. Yeah. So after that, we'll go ahead to apply some concealers, and I'll be using these 2 shades from Yangabeauty. This concealer is amazing. Amazing. It's an affordable concealer that you can use even on a bride. It's a drugstore product, and it's a Nigerian brand. Like our Nigerian brands are doing the most. I give it to them. So you want to apply the concealer underneath the eyes. I love to go in with my brush. So just like pat it in. Use it to lift your face at the same time, like this. I love to stop here. When I blend, I will now go in. Okay, so same thing here. Use it to also lift the eyes or lift the face, whichever. I'm going in with the dimmer color first. Like this is Yangabeauty. There are numbers. Okay, this is 3. Yeah. Oh, this is SMC3. So that's like color 3. So I'm going to go in with the color 3 first before going in with like the brighter color. So on the jaw, on the forehead, and then the bridge of the nose. Also this region, kind of. So going in with our beauty sponge, we're going to blend that out first. And I'm going to start off blending this whole part because I want this to kind of, is it, I want it to, I don't know the words to use, but I love to leave it there. So it's, should I don't know the word, but I love to leave it there. So when I blend it out, I have this full coverage. The word is not coming in. So we'll start by blending this out. Please blend very well, okay? And this is actually sitting well on this part because one, we did good moisturizing, like hydrating the face. So it's not like that area is dry, and there are also no mattifying primer there, so your concealer will not dry out. But if you're a beginner and you're not sure, please, once you apply on this part, blend it out before going in so that it doesn't dry out, because concealers dry out. The reason why we can now leave it for longer time is because we do very good hydration on the face. I don't know if that makes sense, but sure it does. So I want to blend out. Hope my mirror is not covering what I'm doing, so blend out. The contour part, the part of the brush you use to do the contour, turn it, use it to blend out any harsh line. Okay, I'll blend this out. You can now blend this out. The faces you make when doing makeup is quite funny, but what do? You have to make those faces to get what you want. And you see that I'm lifting the nose while doing it. So I'm going to go on and add like the brighter color. And when adding the brighter color, I'm going to add it just under the eyes. I'm not going to do on any other part of my face, just under the eye region, because I want it to be quite bright. There are days I want to do this bright distance, so if it doesn't work for you, skip it, okay? This one is like 3 shades or 4 shades lighter than my skin. We are also going to like blend that out. I want to just like pat that product in. You have to blend that very well. So next we are going to set all the highlighted area, and for setting I'll be using this Glam setting powder. Does it have a shade? It doesn't have a shade, but this is like my exact skin tone. So I'm going to use it to set my makeup first. Before going in with another setting powder, I will also show you that when I'm going to be baking my face. So for today I'm going to be setting and also baking. So you want to pick the product on your beauty sponge, and then let me blend out like the creasing that has occurred on the eyes. I feel like my mirror is blocking you guys. Okay, let me see if I can work with the mirror in front of me. So you want to just press the product onto the skin. Press it into the fine lines. Try to look up when you want to do that. Okay. Set it very well. Set it very well. If you set it very well, you're going to have a flawless finish. Go ahead and repeat the same process on the other eye. And we're basically setting everywhere we highlighted. Please ignore my red eyes though. Like I said in the beginning of this makeup, I always have this red eye. I have like some eye issues, reasons I don't wear lashes. I only wear lashes on rare occasions, but I'll never have peace once I wear it. And as much as I admire it a lot, it's quite painful, but what will I do? There are just things that are beyond us. So I'm going to set everywhere, the nose as well. Go for how beautiful it's looking. What did they say? It's a burr. It's a burr. I don't even know if I'm getting it. So next I'm going to be applying my pressed powder. And I'm using the what is it called? Becharm Ageless powder palettes. I love this powder palette. So with my brush, this is also from Real Technique, my powder brush, I'm going to set all over my face before contouring my nose and my face again, and then adding my powder blush. So go ahead and pick the powder that is our shade. So also go ahead and pick a powder that is also your own shade. Just like press the products into your skin. Set everywhere. After setting your face, the contours will vanish. You will no longer see your blush. So reason why you're also going to go in and do like the dry contour. So I'm going to be using this. So you're basically going to contour all the areas you did the cream contour for. Wow, wow, this is amazing. Wow, I love the shadow. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Don't forget the hairline. I told you, blend it inwards. What is this gorgeousness? So, same here. Same here. Girl, this is beautiful. You can see as I'm doing it, I'm also blending out at the same time. So you are not seeing any harsh line. So for the nose contour, we'll go in with this precise brush. Pick that same color, and then just here. It's beautiful. I'm going to go in with like a lighter shade to blend it out down to this area, so that it's not looking like that downwards. You get, then blend out very well. There will be no harsh lines anywhere. You are prohibited from having any harsh lines after doing your makeup. Next, we'll go ahead to apply some powder blush. And I'll be picking this color here. I feel it works with my skin on this one. So just like pat it upwards the way we did it the first time. Oh, I love that one. Of that whole one, it's so beautiful. There should be no demarcation between your contour and your blush, please. Apply a little on the bridge of your nose. Sorry, on the tip of your nose. Next, we'll go ahead and bake the under eyes. And for baking, I'll be using this translucent powder. This is from RCMA. So this is also going to help our eyeshadow fall out because I will be doing a shimmer eyeshadow. And I also want it to like give me this more brightness under the eyes. So you want to collect the products, like pick the product and then apply it this way. So I will not be putting this too much because I wouldn't want to get any harsh line when blending it. I'm going to blend it out immediately and put it. Just wanted to give my face that lift. So next we'll go ahead and apply our eyeshadow. We're going to do eyeshadow now. And starting off first, we'll start with our eyeshadow primer. And for eyeshadow primer, I'm using the Glam eyeshadow primer. So we're going to apply it on our eyelid. First of all, you want to blend out the eyelid just in case there are any caked foundations there or that have creased. So just apply your primer. Blend out as you're doing that. So once that is blended out, we'll go ahead and start our transition colors. For transition, first I'm going to start off using my powder palette. So when starting off using my powder palette, I'm going to be using the shade I used in contouring the nose so that I can transition the contour into the nose. So you want to start off by transitioning. And I'm using the same color I used for the nose contour. And it's from my powder palette. You guys can see that. From my powder palette, that's what one I'm going to be going into. So I'm going to blend it into this area. Please focus on the crease of the eyes. This is the crease of the eyes. This is the lid, okay? So transition should be on the crease of the eyes. So blend this way, blend out properly. After using the powder to transit between the eyeshadow, to transit between the nose contour and the crease of the eye, I'm going to go in with my gloss on. Starting off, I'm going to start off with like a lighter shade, okay? Please start off with a lighter shade. This will help you blend out very well. So you're going to pick the product and then in a circular motion, please. Please focus on the crease of the eyes. Let the fallout get into the brow bone. And lift the face while you're doing this at the same time. You get. So next, I'm going to go in with this shade. This shade. This Zaron powder palette is actually amazing. I've had it in my box for like the longest time and I have not been using it. I've had it for like say 2 years now. But I've been like a sucker for the blossom. I can just pick up my blossom. Just few weeks ago I discovered it while shooting for my YouTube channel and that was it all. And I'm glued. So you want to like lift up the face while doing this. You see where I'm stopping with this darker shade? I'm not going all the way in. I'm just stopping at this point. I'm not going all the way in, but I don't want my transitions to be dark all the way in. But you can actually go all the way in. No? It depends on what you're creating. As for me, that's not what I'm creating. So I'm going to go in with the next shade, which is this. The more you go in with darker shade, it's always advisable to stop at the outer corner of the gray, so it's easy for you to blend out. If you're going in here, clean your brush with a tissue or go in with like the remnant on the brush. But I will always advise get a tissue. Always clean out your brush. But if you have lots of brushes, fine. But it's always advisable to have a tissue because you might feel you have lots of brushes, and as when the work is intense, as you're doing your job, you might just be like oblivious to it, and you pick like a brush that has like a darker shade and go all the way in. The blending will now be a whole lot, unless that's what you are trying to create. Wow. See how the eyes is coming out well. So I also go ahead and like apply onto this region and like lift the eyes slightly. You good. And see the beauty that is radiating. So clean your brush and then go in with like a lighter shade and then blend all the way in, like blend everything together. Okay. Blend out any harsh lines. So if you're good with this transition, you can stop here. Or if you're not good, you can go in. I want to go in with like a little bit of this dark shade, like it's black, just on this part, please. I'm going to stop here. Like I said, when it comes to makeup, blending is everything. And then go in with like the lighter shade. You can use it to like blend that together. Okay? And blend out until you are satisfied. I think I'm kind of satisfied. So next we're going to go ahead and apply eyeshadow on the lid. And for eyeshadow, I'll be using a shade from the Blot Beauty eyeshadow. Okay, from the Blot Trailblazer eyeshadow. And I'll be using this shade. I'll be using this shade. So you want to pick that and just apply it on the lid. Beautiful, right? I know. So apply until you are okay with the results you're getting. Blend out any demarcation between the color you just applied and the transition. So I'm going to blend that out. Next, we'll go ahead to line our waterline, and for that I'll be using the Tehila black gel. So you just want to take the product and like on the waterline. Yeah. This Tehila black gel is very, very pigmented, and it's also waterproof. It's very black. So we'll repeat the same process on the other eye. Next, we'll go ahead and smudge under the eyes, and I'm going to be using the Zaron eyeshadow palette I use for transition to smudge under the eye. So I don't have like all my products here. I forgot my brush for smudging, so I'm going to be using this to smudge under the eyes. I hope this comes out well. Hope I'm not blocking you guys. Because honestly, I don't know how I'm going to wear makeup without smudging under my eyes, so I just make do with this. So we are basically just improvising with this cutting board. What do you think? Is it properly blended in? So I should also go ahead with like my blending brush and blend all that in. What do you think? So we're going to be sweeping all this loose powder under the eye. To sweep that out, we'll be using our pressed powder from Becharm and our precise brush from, this is from Yangabeauty. So, sweep out gently. I think the whole eyeshadow fell on this part and it's already glittering there. Kind of beautiful anyway. So, just going to press it onto the eye. So next we are going to line our brow, and for brow I will just be filling. I just want it to give out that whole natural brow, just feather like so. First off, you want to use a spoolie to like sweep out and take out any powder that might be in the brow. So just sweep it upwards. My brows are already carved, so I did not carve it. So just fill in the brow. Okay, just fill in an upward stroke. Fill in down to this like this. To line like this end part of the brow. Nothing too much, and then just fill in the brow. Fill in the brow. Going to give off this like natural vibe. Your brow will be looking like nothing was done there, but it's actually filled. I don't know if you can see. There is really not much difference between this and this. So that's what you want to create, like the 2025 kind of brow. You don't want to give off the 2016 brow. So just fill that out. Fill in. What do you guys think? Do you think you like this brow, or you like the whole 2016 kind of brow? So we'll also go ahead and replicate the same process on the other brow. Make sure that your pencil is very sharp. The same thing, fill in. Line the outer, like the inner part of the brow. Don't put so much on the upper part. Just fill in the brow. Then just fill in. So this is it. So next we are going to clean out the brow, and for that I'm using the same concealer I used under the eye, but the one in 03, not the lighter shade. So you just want to pick that product slightly using a flat angle brush. I'm going to like clean it out on the brow bone. I won't be going forward. So that is it. I will go ahead and then like blend out any harsh line between that and the transition using my blending brush. I also replicate the same process on the other brow, just the brow bone as well. You also want to like blend that out using your blending brush so that there are no harsh lines. Can you see how that is looking? So beautiful and natural. So next we are going to put the finishing touches on the face and then go ahead to line our lips. We are going to touch up our contour. We're going to touch up our blush again. Just on this part. Let that flow into like the brow. Let it flow into the brow. Okay. Also touch up the face contour. And the hairlines as well. The jawline and then the jaw. And we're also going to touch up our blush. Also more warmth. We have lost some of those colors while doing other things on the face. Just touch it all up. Let's also set the whole face. Next, we are going to lift the eyes. I give it that eye lift. So using your beauty sponge, this sharp edge on the beauty sponge, you want to pick the shade that is your exact shade. So you're going to pick it and then use it to lift the face this way. Just slightly. I don't want to do too much, or you can lift it more than that. And that whole lift. So beautiful. So next we are going to apply mascara. I'm going to use it to mascara my lashes. You already know I will not be fixing lashes because of my eyes. So for mascara, I'll be using the Kissbeauty mascara. Because I rarely wear lashes, so when I'm doing mascara, I tend to put a lot. So this mascara is almost dried out, and that's all I have in my location currently. So I just have to make deal with it. And this mascara is beautiful, especially when it has dried out. If you get it initially, it stains a lot. So once it begins to dry out, like, it's lovely. So we're also going to put on the lower lash. Using my Imagic lip palette, I'm going to be doing my lip application, and starting off, I'll be going in with this brown shade first to outline the lips. So next, I'll be going in with this pink shade. Next, I'll be adding gloss to my lips, and for gloss, I'll be using these two shades from Blossom Cosmetics. So first off, I'll be going in with like the natural color, the one that gives off the pink color here. Then going in with the transparent color, I'll be applying it everywhere I did like the brown shade. Next, I'll go ahead and spray my face for hydration and to help take all this powdery effect. And I'm equally not sealing my makeup because it's already night. I'm just going to be hanging out this night, so I don't need the whole seal it spray. And also, I'm just going to like spray my face to take out this whole powdery effect of the makeup. So close my eyes. Keep your eyes closed until it dries out so it doesn't smudge your eyeshadow. You know, we didn't cover the eyeshadow when spraying the face. And this is the final looks, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you did, please do well to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, comment whatever you want me to teach, share this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.